Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated the Beyonder, finishing off Psylord's Hero Path in a win, and today we're starting Black Panther's Hero Path. So let's get started. Legacy Adventure Hero Path T'Challa Black Panther, designed by Remington Chase. Shoutouts to them. Battle number 1, the first foe. In his first appearance, Black Panther put the Fantastic Four to the test to see if they were capable of helping him fight the Devilish Claw. In later conflicts, Claw would trap the Avengers and require the prowess of Black Panther and the Black Knight to help free them. Inspired by Fantastic Four 1966, number 53, and Avengers 1968, number 55. So today we're facing Claw. Claw is double empowered by the colors of his sonic frequency. He always leads the enemies of Wakanda, but not this time because always leads groups for cowards. Master Strike put the top card of the hero deck next to Claw as the sonic frequency. Putting any previous frequency on the bottom of the hero deck, each player must reveal a card that shares a color with it or gain a wound. So he gets stronger based on the card that he is in, or the card in his sonic frequency. And everyone should try to get that card color. And the scheme is divide and conquer, set up 8 twists, 7 heroes, sort the hero deck by hero class. If a card has multiple classes, break ties at random. Put these 5 smaller shuffled hero decks below the 5 HQ spaces. Special rules: whenever an HQ space is empty, fill it with the top card of the hero deck below that space. Twist 1 through 3, KO all heroes in the HQ. Twist 4 through 8, KO one of the hero decks. Evil wins when all of the hero decks are gone. So we're going to have a lot of different decks, and they're going to be split up by class, which is going to be very annoying considering how Black Panther works, but we'll figure that out. We're also facing the Masters of Evil, the Hellfire Cult, and the Army of Evil, and we're playing as Black Panther, Fantastic Four United, Black Knight, Goliath, Hawkeye, and the 2 extra heroes being added by the scheme are Captain America 1941 and Wasp. So Claw is always going to have his empowered based on just how it works. He's always going to... There's always going to be something in the HQ that's empowering him, usually. But if the HQ or the deck is destroyed and he's empowered by it, and you recruit the card, he's no longer empowered by it, which is nice. I don't really know what to replace here. I'll be completely honest. I looked at the list of heroes and their cards for like half an hour, staring blankly at them, trying to think of anything that I wanted to do to replace things. And I thought maybe like going for like a pure tech deck with Stingray could be kind of cool. Just replace someone with Stingray. But in the end, I think I just decided that I wanted to keep this as is for now. Ranged is the like lesser link here. There aren't that many ranged cards. So having one smaller deck seems like a good idea, so I can KO it early and not care too much about it. So the plan is to try and build a multicolored deck with Black Panther and Cap. It's going to be kind of difficult because the multicolored cards from Black Panther are going to be all over the place in random decks, and I don't really know where they're going to show up, what they're going to do. But if I can make it work, it'll be pretty great. So I'm going to click this button because I'm going to need to do a lot of extra stuff here to finish setting up the hero decks. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I need to split each deck or split the decks into 5 different decks based on the colors. And if a card has multiple classes, I break ties at random. I'm going to get myself a D6 right away, because I'm going to need to roll that to break some ties. Okay. You are multicolored, you are multicolored, you are multicolored, you are tech, multicolored, tech. Alright. This is going to be a hot minute, so please stand by. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Gonna have to do a lot of dice rolling. I should have done this before I started recording, but part of the fun is overviewing the scheme, right? Okay, as mentioned before, the big plan is to get a multicolored deck. That's like the plan. And the other side can do whatever the hell feels right. Probably a tech deck, just because there's a lot of tech. And it will help me get to the split tech cards that may or may not be in there. And get to Storm the Beachhead, which will be nice on the multicolored side. Okay. Odd, I'm gonna choose the first class. Even, I'm gonna choose the second class. So this will go in tech. This will go in tech. This will go in instinct. Covert. Strength. Covert. Instinct is this one, right? Yeah. I got a little confused. It's fine. Tech. Ranged. Strength. Strength. Ranged. Covert. Covert. Tech. Tech. Instinct. Strength. Tech. Okay. Unfortunately, both of these cards went into ranged, which I do not want, but that's fine. Okay, so tech, ranged, instinct, strength, and covert. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of shuffling, and put these here. That'll be a good card if I can ever afford it. Time to play! If you fight a villain here, each player reveals a ranged hero, discards a card. Okay. This card is going to be terrible. Just based on that, maybe I should have replaced Black Knight. Maybe I should have thought about it a little bit longer than half an hour. Maybe 32 minutes and I would have figured that out. That's super annoying. What else is super annoying is that Fateful Return is going to get KO'd by a Scheme Twist. There's no way I can afford that before Twist 1 comes out. But Twist 1 will also KO this, which is nice. I guess I could start trying to make a Covert deck. with Swarm Tactics and Tiny Wing Justice. This side is 5-3, this side is 4-4. Could also go with Thing. There's some like decent strength cards in here that I wanted on the multicolored side. I should have paid more attention to where the multicolored cards were. Just buy this, see what happens. Okay. Right side's now doing a recruit/covert deck, I guess. Master Strike, put the top card of the hero deck next to Claw as a sonic frequency, putting any previous frequency on the bottom of the hero deck. Each player must reveal a card that shares a color with it or gain a wound. Okay. I'm getting wounds, obviously. So, I guess what do I want to pick? Picking ranged would be good, assuming it's not the Black Panther split card. So I think I'm going to pick that one. That's fine. But each side reveals a wound because they cannot reveal. One of the reasons I wanted to leave Fantastic Four United in is just because they're decent recruit cards, even without recruit synergy. And I can then use my recruit late game to like focus, which is nice. Okay, this is a little bit awkward because I definitely don't want Amulet of Avalon. I think I'm just gonna buy an officer over here. Not super excited about that, but the HQ is kind of pricey right now. I mean, I could take this over here. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Why not, right? I have another Fantastic Four over here. Okay, I'm going to start by fighting the Hellfire Cult. Fight, reveal top card deck, cost 0 KO it, otherwise I get +1 recruit. That's a very good KO. I don't think I'm buying a second officer. One's probably good enough. Or maybe not. I should be able to get Swarm Tactics with the recruit card that I bought because it gives me the size changing too. So I think I'll just buy a sidekick. Kitty. Ambush. Claw captures a tech or ranged hero that costs 5 or less from the HQ. Neither of these do that. I got very confused because Claw is also the mastermind. Okay, what order am I doing this in? This order. Good talk. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 5, 6. Yep. Do I just buy this? Yeah? I don't see why not. Like, I have 2 cards. I'm not full committed to Fantastic Four. And this card's gonna be incredible. Ish. Okay, I've got some recruit. Am I just going full covert? It's not terrible. Like, I should be able to get a lot of good Wasp cards if I do that. And like that. Although I'm probably just going to try and take that on the left side because it's multicolored. Yeah, take this because this has size changing, and I should be able to get it cheaper later. Buy this for 2. And buy... I don't need an officer over here, I've already bought 2 Fantastic Fours. Although... more recruit synergizes well with the Fantastic Fours, but I shouldn't need more recruit. The only reason I would want an officer is if I get a special officer. That would be great. I think I'm just going to buy a sidekick. Try to get, I mean, Boom Boom works too, but I was hoping for, like, the Ghost Dog. Which one's that? Lockjaw? Yeah, Lockjaw would have been really good. That would just always have me arranged, but this also sort of always has me arranged. It just slows down a little bit. Okay, Scheme Twist. KO all the heroes in the HQ. Well, there's some rares that I cannot afford. Guess we can just buy another Flying Steed. Yeah, just a pretty big attack card. Okay. I mean, that'll be good on the left, maybe. It'll be hard for me to get all 5, but it is a multicolored card. Okay, so this is only 4 attack this turn, unfortunately, but it will be better later. I will buy that. I will fight... Melter, probably. This might give me 2 KOs, which would be really good. So let's try. Fight this for 5. Each player reveals the top card of the deck for each card you choose to KO it or put it back. I will... Yeah, I'll leave that there. And I'll KO this one. In the Banker Streets, his card's name is Dr. Kelvin Zabo. You must send recruit to fight him instead of attack. Banker Streets, okay. And I'm just going to fight this here on the bridge to get 2 KOs. And probably buy this for 1. You buy it for 1 first and see what happens. I mean, I could buy this over here. There's no law saying that I need to save it for this side. And it would still be good on this, on the right side. So I will do that. Why did it just, like, yank that from me? And then I fight this for 4. If I fight him on the rooftops or bridge, I KO 2 of my heroes. I'm just going to KO recruit over here. Or do I want to hedge? I have 1 recruit card over here, and it's this one. Maybe I hedge. 1 recruit, 1 attack. I'll probably get more of those, but currently I think I need them a little bit. Okay, twist 2. KO all heroes in the HQ. Unfortunate. Because that is 2 rares that I have just lost. This, on the other hand, is very nice. It's very nice. Okay, I just need to make sure that I don't recruit too many ranged cards before I have to KO the deck. That's ranged is probably the first deck that I'm going to KO, almost certainly. Let's see. I can either fight the Hellfire Cult and get rid of Boom Boom, or Time Bomb to keep her around as a ranged card. I currently don't have any other ranged cards for Fateful Return and for Storm the Beachhead, so I kind of want to keep it around. I could also like buy Human Torch. I think keeping Boom Boom around is probably... No, I should try to thin my deck. So I'm gonna Boomer. 3 attack, and it goes to the bottom. And I'm gonna fight you for 3. Fight, reveal top card of deck, costs your KO it, otherwise get +1 recruit. Nice, goodbye. If I can get this deck really thin, that'll be better, because it'll make it more likely that I hit multiple classes with Storm the Beachhead and with Fateful Return. And I'm just going to buy this instead of this one, because Storm the Beachhead is going to be incredibly useful if I can get as much as bid as I can. And I'm going to buy a sidekick because it might give me random colors. Nice. It is a color, and it is random. Alright, twist number 3. KO all heroes in the HQ. Okay, now I can start recruiting more ranged. Well, I could have done that in the first place, but now I can be... As long as there's at least 1 card in here, I can keep recruiting from the ranged cards. 1 attack, draw a card. 3 attack. 3 attack. Okay, I want Swarm Tactics, I think. Or do I? I don't know if I want this card. Maybe I just take Flying Steed. Maybe I take this. No. I definitely want that on the other side. I think I just take another Flying Steed, just as a 3 attack card. Like, I can get this cheaper no matter what. You are still not on the rooftops or bridge. I think I'm just going to fight this one. Wait, I don't have enough recruit to buy this. What am I talking about? I'm going to fight this for 7. Maybe I get enough recruit if I do that. Fight, draw 2. 1 attack, draw a card. See? Perfectly planned. Okay, I do not have Savior, nor am I even close to getting Savior over here, but it is a 3 attack card. I need to fight that on the right. Okay, look at the top 3 cards of my deck, draw 1, put the rest back in any order. That's a little bit not ideal. I think I take Thing and then just buy this. That is for 5. Ambush. Claw captures a tech or ranged hero that costs 5 or less from the HQ. Attack, 2 recruit, draw a card. Yeah, I need to do this because I need to, if I want to buy this card, I need extra recruit. Don't get extra recruit, but that's okay. 9 attack. You are at 10. Can't fight you. You're not in the right spot. I don't really want to gain this over here. I think I want to fight you for 6. That would give me 3 bystanders and make this immediately online. I fight this for 6. Fight for each of your Avengers here. Rescue a bystander. I have 3. 1. It's actually good because I didn't have anything to spend this 3 recruit attack on. Draw an extra card at the end of the turn. And put any number of heroes from HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. gonna put Swarm Tactics on the bottom of the Covert deck. And just keep everything else. Actually, I don't want Team Player either. Team Player I'll put on the tech deck. On the bottom of the tech deck. And then refill. Okay, that's the card that I want on the left. That would be very good. Let me fight this for 3. Fight, KO one of my heroes. Do I KO this? Nah. I want to keep that around. And I can buy... I would like the random draw cards to go to the left so that it has more colors. So I don't think I'm buying anything other than maybe a sidekick. Or a new recruit. Or maybe an officer. Maybe I do buy an officer. Yeah, I think I do buy one more officer, just so that I can make sure that I can get to liberate the prisoners. Ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or discards a card. Okay. Two attack, man out of time, 4 attack, 7. I have 7 attack. I don't need 7, so I think I discard the agent. Or trooper, I mean. This side, on the other hand, will discard an agent. Okay, man at a time. 6 attack. Growth industry over here isn't terrible. I have a decent amount of tech. But I think I would rather just fight this to get a KO. Because it's not in any of the weird ones where it has to be fought with recruit. I'm going to fight this for 6. Fight KO one of my heroes. Quick draw or devoted patrol. I have 2 strength cards, but this is a strength superpower, which I think pushes this over the edge. Defend the weak is not very useful. I might take that on the right just as an extra recruit card. Okay, would I rather draw a card or get 3 extra attack? 3 extra attack lets me fight this one. Or 2 extra attack, I mean. And fighting that gives me some draw, which might give me enough recruit to buy this, so I think that pushes it over the edge. Drawing 2 is better than drawing 1. I fight this for 4. Fight, draw 2. That did not let me recruit the card that I wanted, unfortunately, but I will buy Defend the Weak just to get it out of the HQ. And I'll buy a sidekick. I do not have all 5 hero classes. Oh, but this gets played immediately. This is 3 attack, because I have 3 hero classes. It gets immediately discarded. I want Whirlwind to get to the bridge eventually, so that I can fight it. This is pretty likely to hit a gray on this side because of, like, look at this hand. I think I'm going to fight Melter for 5. Fight! Each player reveals the top card of the deck for each card you choose to KO it or put it... Ooh, actually maybe I don't want to do that, because then I don't shuffle these. Do I care if I don't shuffle those? Not really. Yeah, I'll fight this for 5. Each player reveals the top card of the deck for each card you choose to KO it or put it back. KO this one. And KO this one. Very good. 3 recruit, gonna buy a quick draw. Maybe I should have bought that first. Amulet of Avalon. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be buying any more instinct cards for the rest of the game. Master Strike. Put the top card of the hero deck next to Claws, the Sonic frequency, putting any previous frequency on the bottom of the hero deck. I'm going to put this on the bottom of the range deck. Or bottom of the covert deck, I mean. Just because it fits decently well in a covert strategy. And I think I'll give him the top card of the range deck. Because I'm likely to KO the range deck eventually. And hopefully this isn't the other Vibranium Nanites. It isn't. Okay. 6 attack. 1 attack, draw a card. And then enough recruit to buy this one. And I can fight a thing. I think I'll fight Claw for 5. Master Strike. Wait, each player needed to hold up. Did this side have a ranged card that turn? No, both sides needed to get a wound. I forgot about that. My bad. This goes on the bottom of the ranged deck. So I don't really want it, and I'm going to KO the range deck soon? Question mark. And then I take another range deck card and hope it's not another Vibranium Nanites. It's not. Nice. Okay, so the Vibranium Nanites is in one of the next 2 cards, which is good. So this is 8 attack. This is 4 attack. And Man Out of Time. This gets 1 extra recruit. I'm gonna fight Claw for 10. Yeah. Fight. Set aside all heroes from the HQ that do not share any colors with Claw's Sonic frequency. Gain 1 of them, put the rest on the bottom of the hero deck, then refill the empty HQ spaces. Gain 1 of them, huh? Probably Growth Industry. Just because I have a decent amount of tech over here. Alternatively, the Thing is a way to spend my recruit to get attack, which is nice. I think that one. Okay, and then I put the rest on the bottom of the hero deck, so I'm going to put this one on the bottom of the range deck to KO it later. This one I'm going to put, I guess this one can just go on the bottom of the tech deck, it doesn't super matter. This one will go on the bottom of the covert deck. And then I refill. Okay, and then I fight this for 3. Fight, reveal the top card of my deck, cost 0, KO it, otherwise I get +1 recruit, and then I buy Vibranium Nanites for 6. And there's the other Vibranium Nanites, perfect. Now I can KO this deck without any repercussions, because I do not care about any of the other cards in there. And that's perfect timing. Twist 4, KO one of the hero decks. Goodbye, ranged. Re-attack. 2 recruit, draw a card. Rescue a bystander, draw a card. And recruit this for -1. Recruit this for -1. Recruit this for 6. And cool. I buy a new recruit. And don't fight Whirlwind, because he'll get to the bridge eventually, right? Okay, starting with this, I have 3 classes, so this is 3 attack and is immediately discarded. 2 recruits, Draw a card, man at a time. I'd really like to get this. Which means I think I'm going to fight the Hellfire Cult and hope that it is a non-zero cost. I don't know if I should be happy about that or sad that I didn't get a KO, but it does let me buy Vibranium Nanites. Wait, that's fine. Because that means it doesn't matter that it doesn't refill, and it actually makes Claw a little bit weaker for a little bit, which is nice. Alright, 1 attack, draw a card. Re-attack. 2 recruit, draw a card. Re-attack. Re-attack. If I claw for 8. Other players simultaneously KOs one of their non-gray heroes. Put one of those cards with the lowest cost next to Claw as his new sonic frequency. Put any other previous frequency on the bottom of the hero deck. That's a little bit annoying. Well, I don't want to give him a multicolored card. Do I give him Invisible Woman? That seems dumb. I think Invisible Woman giving me KOs is a good thing. Although, do I still need the KOs? Sort of? Yeah, I think I do. I think next turn I want to get like a bunch of recruit, or a bunch, like 1 KO. Not a bunch of KOs, 1 KO. I could make this make attack instead. I'm gonna give him this one. Okay, what does this say to do? Put the previous frequency on the bottom of the hero deck. Okay, which hero deck do I want to give this to? It doesn't super matter. Which one am I KOing next? I'll just put it on the bottom of the Instinct one, because the Instinct one's getting a little full. And then I will not buy this. I'll just buy a sidekick. That's the dog I wanted on this side, damn it. Okay. Draw a card. This does not cost 4. I could have this make attack this turn. So this would make 4 attack. That's 8 total attack. That's not enough to fight Claw, so I think I just want to have it make recruit and then get a KO. I'm going to heal this wound and gain another wound. Okay. This card might be nice. I think thinning my deck is better at this point. So I'm going to focus 4. I rescue a bystander, then I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. Probably just KOing the wound. And to recruit, I'm going to buy a sidekick, because it can give me random colors. And for attack, I'm going to fight you for 3. Fight reveal top card of your deck, costs 0 KO it. Nice. I should have done that before I recruited, but it doesn't matter. I would have bought a sidekick anyways, I think. Okay, I do have Savior over here, right? Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 attack, draw a card. 3 attack. Just gonna fight Ultron, I guess, for 6. And buy a sidekick. Maybe I should have healed the wound. Ambush. Each player reveals a ranged hero or discards a card. This side reveals this. This side discards a card. Discard this one. Yeah. Okay, I have 4 hero classes, so this is 8 attack. Then 3 attack. Deal the top card of a deck if it's multicolored, draw it, otherwise put it back or discard it, and I may KO that card. I'll put that back and not KO it. You are at 10, so I will fight you for 10. Put the top card of the hero deck next to Claw as the sonic frequency. Each other player must discard a card that shares a color with it. Put any previous frequency on the bottom of the hero deck. The hero deck. Which one do I want to give him? Tech. Oh, but then I have to discard this card. This is annoying. I think I'll just give him Instinct again. Okay. So that the right side doesn't need to discard from it. Yep, doesn't need to discard. And put any previous frequency on the bottom of the hero deck. I did that. I could heal this wound or I could buy great many lives lost. I'm bound to get this trigger at some point, which would be good. Healing the wound is also good. The game's coming to an end. I think I just want to heal the wound. Because I did not fight any villains or recruit any heroes this turn. Okay, Whirlwind is on the roofs. Unfortunately, I do not have anything that I want to KO this turn, so... maybe if I do this, I will. 3 attack, save your draw a card. Alright, drawing cards now is kind of bad. Which means maybe I don't do that. Let me think about it for a minute. 3 attack, 3 attack. Okay, if I do this, I can fight Claw. I believe that has tipped the decision in the favor of drawing a card. 3 attack. I fight Claw for 10. Rescue 4 bystanders. This tactic enters the city. Oh, that's annoying. I should have fought this first. I didn't know this was a tactic. His only ability is escape. This card becomes a master check that takes effect immediately. 1, 2. The top 4 cards of your deck draw each tech and or ranged hero you revealed. Put the rest back in any order. Shockingly enough, I don't have any tech or ranged heroes in this deck. I mean, I have this one. 3. Going to investigate for a card with an attack icon. 4. Alright, we got multiple escapes. I need to KO something. Probably covering fire. And then this enters the city. And this has escaped. And I need to KO something else. Probably great many lives lost. This card's good. I think the game's going to end before it matters. Okay, and then I get 3 more attack and can fight something for fun. Guess I can fight a double 3. I'll fight you for 3. Fight KO one of my heroes, and I'll fight you for 3. Fight, reveal top of your deck, cost 0, KO it. Otherwise, I get a recruit. 4 recruit. And I buy a sidekick. Okay, twist number 5. I need to KO a hero deck. I think Instinct. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything with Instinct. Draw a card. I do have all 5 hero classes. Huh. This is 5 attack. This is 3 attack. Reveal the top card of your deck if it's multicolored, draw it. Nice. 1 attack, draw a card. And Claw is still at 10, and I fight him for 10 and win. GG. This multicolored deck worked out rather well considering they were all split across all of the decks, but weren't split enough. Let's count some VP. Left side got 33. And the right side got 'Didn't someone have an Ultron? Yeah, I have a tech card, so this is one more. So 33 and 36 is 69. Nice. Click here if you want. It's your total VP below 69. Go to battle 2. Both of these decks are pretty good. I liked this one. Could have been more valuable. If I brought in, what's her name? The spider friends that I have. The multicolored one. That might have been a good idea. Silk? That's the one. That's the name. And then this deck was mono covert, which was not the plan. What was the plan for this side? I think the plan for this side was monotech. But this worked out perfectly fine too. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. Worked out pretty well. Alright, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.